Emma Raducanu's coaching approach has always been a contentious topic. The Brit earned a ruthless reputation when she went through 5 mentors in the first 18 months of her career, and former coaches have often mentioned her dad, Ian, and the influence he has over her team. Philippe de Hayes, who worked with Raducanu while she was still in her first year of A-levels, has now given an insight into his experience with the world number 41 and her father, admitting that Ian could make things very difficult for any of Raducanu's coaches. De Hayes, who has previously worked with top WTA stars Daria Kasatkina and Elise Mertens, spent just 3 months in the Raducanu camp before the COVID pandemic forced an end to their partnership. While he thought Ian was humble and commended Raducanu's parents for caring about her development and education, in just 3 months, De Hayes saw a side to the Brit's father that made it tough to do his job. This is the negative thing. Ian believed that with an engineer's mind, you can solve everything, the Belgian coach said in a book extract released by The Telegraph. In tennis, 1 + 1 can be 3, right? You cannot control every parameter. Many things can happen, and without you understanding why, the match can turn for any reason. But Ian, he believes that if you control every parameter, you can really reach the super high level, because it's a mathematical way of thinking. In sports, it's not mathematics. De Hayes found this approach tough during his brief stint with Raducanu, and he believes coaches often struggle to stay with their team for the long term. He added, "That, for me, is the reason why he has very tough relations with coaches now, because he believes that he's a little bit more clever than anybody around the table, and that makes the discussion very, very, very difficult." More than 5 years after her time with De Hayes, Raducanu's coaching situation remains a hot topic. The British number 2 parted ways with Nick Cavendish earlier this year, one of her childhood coaches who returned to her camp at the end of 2023. After 14 months together, he stepped away for health reasons. Raducanu enlisted some LTA and youth coaches to help her temporarily before having a very brief trial with Vladimir Plahotniuc, which lasted for just 2 weeks. She retired with another old mentor, Mark Petchey, at the Miami Open, and they have been working together on an informal basis ever since, as he also juggles his media commentary role. Petchey is set to stay on for the entire grass court season and has reportedly cleared his diary of any extra commitments to be a consistent presence in Raducanu's box throughout the month. And that wraps up today's news. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tennis content. See you next time.